It's approaching the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Just finished up work, so finally some time to make some edits and work on this testing of an alternative, 100% potential future Saga team. So this hopefully will give you kind of an alternative options as to how certain units are, besides the main category featured units, so to speak. Not everybody has the summonable LRs within that category, so this video includes units that are good alternative options to this category team. So hopefully, like I said, it'll help you figure out alternative team building ideas and whatnot. Since the Strength LR Vegito Blue was used in the last video, this one includes the TEQ version. Obviously, you do have the other option of bringing in the physical version as well, but as a secondary choice, the TEQ version is much better than the physical version. But the physical Vegito Blue is certainly still a good unit as well. And when you're looking at 170% toward attack and defense with the ability to counter, it's a great choice. Also, it's certainly not a bad one. All right, so in addition to that, you'll see the Super Intelligence type Rage Trunks, as well as the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Those are also units featured in the category. So certainly good units. I mean, overall, a lot of good units are within this category. So not as not as many units are available currently in this category compared to others, like Hybrid Saiyans or Pure Saiyans or Resurrected Warriors and all that. But the ones that are within this category, a lot of them are in fact good units. So yeah, it'll definitely, you've got a decent enough selection to figure out what you want to use. Especially for global players, you've got plenty of time to kind of plan this one out and see if you want to start using this type of category or not. The STR Zamasu and the agility version of Super Saiyan Rose are also in here because let's face it, nowadays the extreme agility type Roses pretty much replaced by the strength version. The Zamasu, I haven't really heard too much or seen too much about him recently, so it brings me to the point. It's a good way for with the introduction of new categories. It's a great way for somewhat outdated or not used units as frequently nowadays to be kind of current again. It's a way to bring them back. So it's kind of a nice strategy, but at the same time, the limitations are, not as many units are going to be available in that category. So, and also the fact that you're going to have to keep pulling on banners just to be able to pull a different type of category leads. So in a way, it's a double-edged sword, but it's also a good thing that, like I said, older units are becoming relevant again in a way. I talked about it in, a video I did probably within the last week, but it was when I was doing the merged Zamasu video, talking about how, his leader skill as well as the intelligence type Rage Trunks, both of them had leader skills that a lot of people used. You know what I'm saying? Like, they actually set them as lead, and because it's either super or extreme type, +1 key and then 70% increase of HP attack and defense. At that time, that was a very good leader skill to have to be able to build teams. So it just signifies how things change, and you're looking at category leads now with the future Saga that has 170% attack and defense and then 130% for HP. So yeah, times are definitely changing. Obviously, this guy is ridiculously good. There's no other way to put it. But I mean, he attacks frequent enough, especially with working the potential system where you do give him additional attack levels. He's going to be able to get to that cap of attack increase pretty easily. So yeah, pretty ridiculous unit there. He's definitely a beast. The Rose here, the agility version, I mean, he's still very, very good. I mean, he's putting out pretty good numbers here within this category too. And yeah, I mean, if you don't have Rose, I mean, this guy's still a very good option. Obviously, for the Zamasu unit, you could use either the strength or intelligence type. The intelligence type version does have the damage reducing ability, and then like also the power creep, where depending on the HP levels, it's going to affect attack or defense. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I mean, certainly a diverse amount of units are available in here. So yeah, it's certainly an interesting category. So I guess the next thing coming up is the Extreme Z battle for Perfect Cell. Since I don't have Future Gohan, I'm planning on running through it with the free-to-play LR Future Trunks. Set him as lead, bring in future category team. I've actually been kind of setting up different team builds and seeing what would work best. I think I got a decent enough team setup to where I should be able to get at least stage 30, even with the LR Future Trunks. I mean, hopefully we'll see, but I mean, it seems to be good enough. And the thing about Extreme Z battles is it really does depend on each specific one, because some are easier than others. Like let's see, the Kid Gohan Extreme Z Awakening, where you fight against Vegeta. You could bring in your Guinea Force and or Namek Saga, which is essentially Guinea Force too, but you're able to bring that and clear it pretty easily. Granted, they kept giving you rewards up until stage or level 75, so it's a little bit different scenario. And then you got other ones where it's like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, or even Broly, where it's definitely a little bit more difficult than the others. But like I said, we'll just have to see how it goes once it comes out. Yeah, the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, I mean, he's definitely a very good unit also. Yeah, definitely some differing options available. So like I said, hopefully this will kind of give you an idea of like different options within that category. Like, I'm sure most of the coverage has been on obviously the new agility LR Future Trunks, and then the physical LR Trunks, and obviously like Goku, LR Goku Black, the Strength Rose, and all that. Most people will want to see how they do because of just simply how powerful they are. But this one is to serve as okay, those are really, really nice units, but here are some alternative options in case you don't have those units. So hopefully this will serve with that purpose, and it kind of helps you see visually how these units perform. I do feel like the TEQ Vegito Blue is definitely trying to steal the show a little bit. And then obviously, Vegeta, he hates to be one-upped on, so he's got to show up here too. So, I mean, 1.4 million with that guy. Yeah, I mean, still a good unit, does very well. The Rage Trunks, obviously, he has the nuking passive, so for every intelligence key collected. I think attack goes up by 15%. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's 15. So you know, the more key he collects, the stronger his super attack will be. And Gohan, I mean, he does really well because he's got the ability to reduce damage as well as increase his defense. So definitely does have his benefits on the team. Honestly, what I want to know right now is what category is coming up next. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the Android category is going to come up very, very soon. I don't know when, but I got a feeling. And that's probably why they didn't include the LR Androids in there, which baffles me because I don't know why the hell they weren't. I mean, they are from the future. I mean, they're tearing shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. My guess is, like I said, they're probably planning on an actual Android category, and you know, they want to wait till then until those units are featured. I mean, I don't know. It's I don't know. I mean, otherwise, I don't know what the reason is. Other than that, I mean, I would love to see a Cell Saga category. That'd be real nice too. But you know, I kind of went off on a tangent there, but yeah, I mean, this was, like I said, a video for alternative options on, you know, using the Future Saga category team. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.